now that we have this lovely cut up surface, let's go ahead and add some thickness to it because this is looking pretty flat right now. I'm going to press 3, then I'll press A to select everything, and I want to show you the extrude tool. Right here, this is the extrude tool. Shortcut is E, so I'll press E, and now we have this blue line. This is the medium point of all of the normals of the selection. I'm going to put in 35. Remember, you can see that number up on the top left-hand side. It says 35. I'll press Enter to confirm, and now let's just quickly build up that shape. So I'll Shift left click on here, then press E, 35, enter, Shift left click over there, E, 35, enter, Shift left click on there, E, 35, enter. Now, I know that was very quick, but I was just repeating the same operation. I'll wait till you catch up on there. But there are some more tools that I want to show you of extrude, but first I need to let you know of a big warning with the extrude tool. If you press E and you do this movement, the extrude operation has already been conducted. So if I right click to cancel, what I've actually just done there is cancel the movement, not the extrusion. Right here, I have now created something called overlapping faces, overlapping edges, overlapping vertices, and coplanar mesh. If I press G to move, you'll see that extrusion already exists there. So what if I had no idea that I did that and I have this broken mesh now? How would I just quickly merge everything that is super duper close to one another? I'm just going to press A to select everything, and to merge things you press M, and here you have it. You can merge at the center, cursor, collapse, but most importantly to clean up mesh like this is by distance. So I'm going to click this here. That's merge by distance. Look down here in the middle. It's removed 4 vertices. Now, how close were these vertices? I'll go into the operator panel. They were very close indeed. That was the merge distance. I'm going to actually just set this to 0.1 because I don't need it to be so many decimal places. You can see it's removed 4 vertices. I'll select that face here, press G, and there we have it. So let me just go over a couple of other things of the extrude tool. So if I select these 3 faces here, let's say I wanted to sort of add thickness to this, you might think if I press E and extrude, that's not quite right. That's extruding along the median normal of the 3 selected faces. Okay, that's not quite it. I'm going to do Control Z. Now, you might be going, hey, wait, you just said don't do that. No, I said don't cancel the movement, not undo the entire operation. Because right this minute, if I select this and I press G, you'll see the mesh is not broken. I know it's a little bit complicated, but it will make sense after you've played around with it for a while. So I'm going to select these 3 faces, and I want to show you that there's other ways of doing extrusion. The extrude tool, if you hold down left click here, it has a whole bunch of different ways of doing it. I'm going to just move my mouse out to not have any tool selected. In case you did accidentally select something like this, don't worry, just go into normal selection and that will have that there. What I want to show you is the shortcut to get to all those different types of extrusion, which is Alt-E. And here you have it. We've got extrude face, the one that we know. What about this one? Extrude faces along normals. Okay, I'm going to click that. This is more what I'm wanting. So I'm just going to left click here, and you'll see that this is added thickness, but hey, that's not perpendicular at all. Let's undo that command, Shift Z, and I'll do it again. Alt E, extrude faces along normals. How do I make this perpendicular to the surfaces that they came from, or an even thickness? Take a look. There's tool tips with every single option here, and there it is, S. So I'll press S. There we have it. That is now correct. I could put in an amount, let's say 5 for 5 millimeters, and that would have done a 5 millimeter thickness extrusion. Okay, I'm going to undo that with Control Z. Let's quickly go over the other ones. Alt E, we have individual faces. As you can imagine, that is individual faces right there. I'm going to undo that. And there's one that I'm scared to show you here, which is called manifold extrusion. We're going to use this face here instead to show you what's going on. Because this one, honestly, if as a creative maker to another one, don't use it. It's your number one way to get tripped up here and not understand what's going on. But if we go Alt-E and you do extrude manifold, you'll be able to go down here and left click, and it's moved that down. I'll undo that. I'll extrude manifold once again, upwards this way, left click, and it'll work. Because what have I just done there? Well, now if I press G, it's still connected to that surface right there. That's working well. That's how I want it to be. However, and here's the big caveat, I've just pressed Ctrl Z to undo that. If I do extrude manifold and I go past an edge like so, and I left click, now I have completely broken mesh. It is now going to be joined down here, and that now I have to deal with all these faces and restructuring all of this mesh. So I just wanted to show you it more than anything, but I would honestly advise not to use it. Okay, now that we've done extrusion, we'll have another tool, which is the inset tool, in the next video. However, very quickly, make sure you save. I'm going to press Ctrl S to save very quickly.